I think we gotta get this going, Bob.
Fiddles and shirts.
Yeah, I think so. We're about 2 minutes in. All right, I asked George to do the pledge, but he is not present at the moment. So I'm going to ask Lion Joe Farrell, would you lead us in the pledge, please?
I will. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right on. Okay. And Steve, Lion Steve, would you give us an invocation, please?
Absolutely. Oh, Heavenly Father, bless us, bless this meeting, bless all Lions, especially those in need. Help us to understand more than to be understood. And let's pray for the Red Sox as well. The Giants.
Okay.
Amen.
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 Sounds like another guy used to play for the 49ers. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Well, they beat the Yankees the other night. It was a good game.
Who won?
That was a wild card playoff. Bob probably watched it.
So the
No,
Yankees.
your sister watched it.
The
Yankees, Red
Yankees
Sox.
win.
Yeah, Zenny's sister lives in New York, and we say no more about that.
Sadly, I have to say the Yankees lost.
Oh,
They lost.
I know my
No wonder
sister's not
she's been
happy.
quiet. Okay. Okay. Can we go around and introduce each other? We'll start with Lion Bob Finesh. Are you there? Introduce yourself.
I am Lion Bob Finette, Tail Twister.
Anybody else you want to introduce? Can you see everybody?
I see everybody. Oh, you want me to introduce all the people?
Well, isn't that your normal occupation here? Yeah, go around and introduce everybody for us.
We have Lion Steve Martin here. We have Lioness Sharon Everhart, Lioness Anita Lahan, Lion Lyle Workman, Lion Joe Farah, and myself.
Well done.
How about Lion President Bob Lahan? Doesn't he
I
count?
said it.
Well, Bob's take care of Bob's. It's easy.
I
Okay.
said it.
Introduce one, you get them all.
Well,
Uh-oh.
here comes Bill.
Hey, Bill, we got something for Bill. Yes. Okay. Well,
He's still connecting. Give the guy a chance. He's got slow technology. He's
Yeah.
old.
he's been connecting for quite a while. I don't want
1
to.
second.
Okay.
Here you go.
Anyhow, Secretary Joe, do we have any things that we need to talk about, like correspondence and?
Well, we have correspondence, nothing, no big deal. The customary monthly letter of gratitude from the Lion's Eye Foundation, and also a letter of acknowledgement from the Student Speakers Foundation. That's the extent of our correspondence.
There is one more piece of correspondence that I emailed or was emailed to you later today, Lion Joe. And that is, hold on one moment, from Lion Emily Powell.
Oh,
And
Well, it wasn't, all right, yes.
yeah, it was an email late in the day at 4:20. And it just kind of covers a few odds and ends. I'm not going to go into all the particulars. I'll try to put some of it into the bulletin, but she sent us an email, and thank you very much.
Okay.
That's it.
Speaking of emails, did everybody get a copy of the Chronicle article on the Excelsior District?
No.
The Italian background.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the Italian American Club.
Yeah, on Italian American Club is what it really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
nice.
was,
nice
it was
piece.
forwarded to everybody, Lion Bob.
Okay.
Yes, I enjoyed it very much. It was a nice article.
Well, you probably recognize a lot of names and situations and so forth.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
we have one more piece of communication from the Lions Club International Foundation, and they sent us this.
Where is it?
Uh,
Did they send it by
Well,
us?
it says it's backwards for me. I don't know if it's frontwards for you.
It's frontwards for us.
Yep.
Okay, well, why is it backwards for me? I don't, I read that way.
It's just the camera, Bob. Don't
Yep.
worry about it.
Okay, it says club giving $50 per member average for 20 and to 21. So it's sort of a patch that you can, I
Oh,
think,
sweet.
are we supposed to put this someplace?
We're supposed to put it
banner.
on our banner.
On our
So,
banner. Okay,
yes.
that and a couple of
Uh,
others. Anyhow,
Lion
we got
Bob,
this.
if you could send that to me, please.
I'll send it to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. So we that's all the correspondence we have. All right. Can we move on to some committee reports, and let's start with the youth and community and so forth. Anybody have any input outside of Lyle and me?
I just wanna know if PDG Lydia Taylor Bellinger got her tickets.
No, she did not. You don't need to worry about that any longer. Okay,
Oh, okay.
that is the chairman's job to take care of, and it is being taken care of.
Okay.
Anyway, on the youth and community raffle, if we were to end the raffle right now, we made a little bit of money. We made $1,800 as of September 30th, but there's still a whole lot more to go. I had a call from Lions United last night, and her and Lion Bob Lohan are sending in $500 as sponsorship for prizes, which is very excellent, very nice. That brings our sponsorships to $3,380. Almost at our almost at the goal, but not quite. But we'll get there sooner or later. On the tickets themselves have been ordered. They'll be here in the next week or two. I do not have a firm delivery date yet. At that point, tickets will go out to the various groups. I think we have 13 groups this year, totaling just short of 1,400 books, which is very nice. Almost a duplication of last year. The letters to our friends and family people will be going out the next week or so, perhaps the next 2 weeks. As far as members are concerned, there's still a few members we haven't heard from, but we will over time. I'll have to bug a few people, I assume. Line Steve responded. Thank you very much, Steve. And everybody else has done a great job, or everybody else here has done a great job.
Did Lyle, did All Hallows and Lourdes and St. Paul the Shipwreck, did they
hold on one moment. So,
they have a new pass?
yes, they do. One of them ordered, but I don't have the let me see. You were St. Paul the Shipwreck got 200 books, and Our Lady of Lourdes got 300 books. That's where we sit on those people.
How many did you say All Hallows?
All Hallows got nothing. St. Paul got 200, and Our Lady got 300.
Oh, that's the same. Lourdes and All Hallows are the same.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. But you know, it's the groups have gone down slightly over time, and it is quite difficult to get new groups to sell tickets. I got one new group in Southern California that's going to get 100 books. That's about the end of our new groups for this year. There could have been one renewal this year. Sharon mentioned Lydia Taylor Bellinger. That's a renewal group this year, and they got 200 books. So, you know, we lost a couple of groups, we gained a couple of groups.
Is that her Lions Club? Is that the group or another group?
No, it was the Lions Club.
Ocean Ingleside?
No, wasn't Ocean Ingleside? Let me look again, Joe. I'm sorry. I got too many details in my mind.
Hi.
Oh, San Francisco, Merced Heights
Yeah, Merced Heights.
is who it was.
Yeah.
And so, they didn't do it last year. They did it a couple of years ago. So, but they wanted to get back into it.
Well, that's not,
You have one
So-
coming from St. Gabriel's and Nancy Becerra and her group. I spoke to her today.
I have not gotten any
You
response.
have not gotten it? I just spoke to her today and she's, school is back, so that now she can take care of that, but she'll be taking care of that.
Okay, well,
Is that your parish, Bob?
That's our parish, yeah, out here, St. Gabe's.
we will have some books available for anybody that wants them. And then
I'm sure we will.
sometimes some groups return books. So we'll be good there. I think we'll be okay.
Okay, well,
That's
I've talked
pretty
to a
much all
couple
I
of
have
other-
right now.
Elliot, I'm at a Zoom Lions Club meeting right now.
Joe,
And, but I'll
mute
see you
yourself,
once
Joe.
Mute yourself, Joe, and talk as much as you want.
Okay, bye.
All right, and Nancy's
muted
gonna
him.
have me, Nancy represents these groups at various parishes around town. And she says they're gonna have a group meeting and ask me to come in and talk to them. And so when that happens, it happens. So we'll continue to pick up things, including a couple Lions clubs that you sent some information to that haven't responded yet neither, but we'll get to them.
Yeah, I tend not to try and chase people down. Number one, it's a little bit irritating to them if I'm constantly trying to contact them. And secondly, and maybe more importantly, it's really a drag on my resources.
Okay, well, see, you weren't trained in the life insurance business, but we have to chase people until they die. So I'll stay after it, okay?
Well, I would not do well in that position because I
Alright.
figure either people have the chutzpah to do something or they do not.
Well, being the
That's
little
simple.
guy, I'm always in their way, so that's
Yeah, well,
Okay.
get the hell out of the way.
nah. Well, can we move on to the football pool now?
Yes, we can. I have got so many winners that you wouldn't believe it. Going all the way back to game number 1 on 9/13, because I have not announced any winners during a meeting at all. Anyway, I'm going to run these down rather quickly because there's 4 games to catch up on. Game 1, Bill Zappatini, Al Fregosi, Catherine Hammerstead, Diane Donnelly, and Lori Steppleworth. Game number 2, Brennan Ford. Second and third quarters were the same person, Pat Bell. Final was Roxanne Gentili, and reverse was Russell Gumina. Game number 3. And it's a good thing when it's not a live meeting or the tail twister would have to visit this person, and that is Sharon Eberhardt.
Oh,
And then we got Joe Isblack. Another visitation from the tail twister would be Bob Lahan, Joe Gamina, and Stephen Cornell.
Oh,
Last game,
Good
game
for
number
Steve.
4.
Stephen Cornell.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
we long talk. The hardware store on Polk Street. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
sir. Yeah.
He's no longer at the hardware store,
No,
apparently.
but that's where we all met him.
Yes. Anyway, game number 4 on October 4th. Bernie Heppenkepper, Margot Clues,
Good.
Carol Gooptail, Russell Gumina, and
Yes.
Megan
Way to go, Russ.
Ryerson. So there we go. We're up to date.
All right.
That's all the winners.
Now, what
We've
about
got
the additional
17
$5
more
we
games to
have to
go.
put in?
What was that?
The additional $5 we're supposed to put in because of the extra game?
Yes. What about it?
Well, didn't I read something about you wanted an additional $5 because of,
Well, no, there's some people there are there are 5 people that don't bother to read their emails. And it's nobody in our club is exterior people. And they sent $100 in, but they still owe $5. So I haven't really put a lot of effort into that yet to get the extra $5.
Hopefully they're winners, we just deduct it when they get.
I will do that, but I prefer not to do that
I know.
because it plays hell on the bookkeeping end of it. But anyway.
Anyway, we can.
There's an extra $25 that needs to be collected, and I'll call my cousin Vinny. He'll take care of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll let Vinny visit him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Russ, he'll take care of it.
Yeah.
All right. Bob Finish, what about the crab feed? What would you like to know? Is he still there?
Bob,
Bob Finish, did you go to lunch or dinner?
Hello, Bob. Eartha Bob.
he's listening to a game.
He's listening to the. Well, wait a minute. I have 2 screens now, Lyle. I'll go over here and see what the game looks like.
Oh no! Just what we need. Somebody more distracted than they are already.
No. Oh, it's great. Now we're gonna go. Anyhow, the 12th of February. It's a Saturday. Okay. The church says it's fine. They say we can solicit the parish as much as we want. So I've got to get a little, I've already got people that say they'll be there. There are 10 ladies from Star of the Sea that want to come back. So we've got a date set. We've got to get Ward to get us the coverage for the insurance. He knows how to do that. It's easily done. We've done that before. And I picked the 12 instead of the 19th because the 19th is a phone number. Yes. And the 19th is the Saturday night of the Chinese parade downtown. And so I didn't want to interrupt, another historical event in San Francisco. So we got that. So at least we've got the time, the date, and the place. Okay, at where we were 2 years ago, at St. Philip's, and so they got parking and they've got all kinds of stuff, and we've been there, done it, and we can do it again, and we'll get the publicity out to as many people, friends, neighbors, and so forth that we can. Any questions on that?
Robert, what date did you say? What was the date?
Saturday.
What month?
February
12th.
February 12th, 2022.
That's not a holiday, huh?
No, it's a Saturday.
Okay.
Line president,
Yes.
I currently have Bob Finech on the phone. His audio is squirrely or something. But he says that February the 12th is great with him. Apparently you and he have split things up. He's taking care of the food and you're supposed to take care of everything else.
We will.
We have a consultant that's going to help us, Angelo.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
we know what we have to get all the big trip to Costco.
We have a Sicilian.
That's better. Okay.
We have to get the wine early enough, though.
But here's my question. What's our target bodies?
Bodies? I'd like to get 150.
Okay.
The place easily holds 200.
Because you
Okay.
make as much with one number as if you have more, if you know what I mean. It's almost less is more. Well, 150 sounds cool.
Okay, well here's one of the things I also want to discuss. Father James and I, he's from New Orleans. He doesn't understand San Francisco at all. This is why when I ask him, we're going to do this on Chinese New Year, and he says Chinese New Year is February the 1st. It's a Tuesday. And I said, well, let me bring you up a little bit how we do it in San Francisco. Okay.
Yeah.
And he says, yes, we can publicize this with some great, posters and handouts to the parish. Okay. And I said, all right, if we pick up some things from the parish, we're going to have to kind of, give the church a little bit. And one thing I wanted to ask Bob is on the, let's say the $65, how much of that is quote profit? So we can make a deal with the church. So if we're making $20, we can feed $5 back to the church. What do you think?
Lion Bob is incommunicado, at least for now.
Okay.
That will have to be figured later.
Okay. But just
We possibly can look at the last crab feed and figure it from there.
yeah, we did.
Although I think our costs have gone up
Yes.
in 2 years.
Yeah.
So, Guy, we'll have to have a separate talk about that or a separate meeting or something about that.
Okay. All right. We can do this. Speaking of separate meetings, Lyle, you had a meeting on Saturday, and because my emails go into 3 different piles, I missed that. So it would.
You're talking about I believe what was supposed to be a Q&A on the youth and community raffle.
Yes.
There was nobody in attendance. So
Was that just for our club, or was that to go to everybody? I mean, all the district.
The invitation went out to every club in the district, to the president of every club. It was posted on Facebook every day, twice a day, and there was nobody in attendance.
Okay, here's one thing we're going to have to do with that. I'm not going to give up on
Good
that.
morning.
So I'm going to go to
I have to call you back. I'm in the Zoom meeting with the last spot.
Come on, Sharon. The coordinating council meeting, and I'm going to plug it again and tell them we're going to we just got to say something in front of the council. What do you think, Sharon?
Yeah, sure. But you realize now the next meeting is Halloween.
So
Joint Halloween meeting.
well, okay. Does that mean we have to? Is that a Zoom meeting or an in-person meeting?
No, I believe it's in person.
Do we have a location yet?
Yeah, at the Elks Club. I think I'll have to double check. But I think it's at the
in South City.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we had our joint installation.
Okay. Well, I've got a costume for that. That's easy.
Well, you don't have to come. I mean, it's.
Oh, come on.
You can, but not. I never go in costume, but a lot of people do.
Okay. Well,
and some of them are very creative.
Well, I'll just go in all the paraphernalia of the clamper. That'll be enough to scare everybody. As Stephen knows. Okay. All right. Anyhow, so that's kind of where we are now. I've had some talks with some people out there. The district governor wants to visit. I asked if he could do it in person or face to face, which gives us not this month, but gives us next month and January, because we're not going to do anything in December because we'll all be in other areas. And so I asked him about November or January. Obviously, I haven't heard back yet because I just did that this afternoon. So, but I just think we want to do it in person. Let's see what he and his cabinet looks like. Doing it by Zoom is easy, but let's have a little fun and go to the club. What do you think?
By all means, a live meeting on the occasion of the cabinet's visit is more desirable than a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Now, okay, we've taken a look at it. The other thing here. Lyle forwarded me something from the San Francisco Unified School District. To break it all down, they need some help with some of the students who need to get maybe prescriptions or glasses or so forth. I talked to the nurse who's handling it, Brian, somebody here. Anyhow.
Ulstrom.
Pardon me?
Brian Ulstrom. Oh, Brandon Alstrom.
Yeah, and we're going to start, communicating. Sandy, what was the name of the company that we went to get my glasses the other day?
America Best.
American
And the person you were talking to, her name is Kayla.
Kayla, I got that written down. Anyhow, even though America's Best, we did something for them. Okay, we did. Okay, I thought if we could get them involved with this as the go-to people there, etc. And I left them one of our boxes, and that would bring it together. So I'll communicate with this guy at the school district, and this went out. I don't know, when did this go out? It went out, and I don't. There's not a date on this. Thank you very much. But let's see, Lyle will find out immediately the date.
It went out a month or so ago, Lion Bob.
We were the first call.
That information went out to all the members, and the reason being is I was looking for input from the members, particularly those in attendance here, as to whether we wish to participate in that type of a program. It more than likely will bring in additional requests for glasses. A pair of student glasses at America's Best runs around $70 to $80, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would.
And that includes the eye exam, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
Which is very inexpensive.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
What was that, line, Sharon?
I said that's not a bad price at all.
No,
I thought they got 2 pairs for that price.
No, I got 2 pairs for that price.
I understand.
I got a pair. 2 pairs would be 4.
We can only do what we can do.
Okay.
Let's not browbeat it too badly.
All right. So that's what I'm following up on. So
that can definitely be the go-to company for this. Do we want to set a yearly limit on the number of glasses that we provide? Secondarily, do we want to personalize the application that was provided, which was stolen or copied from a San Jose Unified School District? I can set that up.
Yeah, I want to personalize this. I want to get our, Lion logo and us on this form, so they know where it's coming from and so forth. Yes.
I all that is well and good, but I think we're putting the cart before the horse here. First of all, do we want to participate in this? That is the question.
And at the same time,
that's the first question.
Okay.
And if we do participate, do you want to put, as you said, a limit a year on how much?
Exactly.
Or how many?
How much money will it spend?
I would have to guess that in the San Francisco Unified School District, there's going to be a lot of students that will need glasses. At least I would guess.
I will find out if this guy's got any numbers from people last year or what's going on this year, etc. Not that the school district has any money, but let me get some numbers from him. I will ask him, what do you anticipate from past? How many kids will come in, etc., so forth. Let's get some numbers so we can put a limit, either number of glasses or money limit on it, and that'll say this is it for this year, for the school year.
I have a question. Is this open to all of the schools in the district, or are we going to just limit it to a certain number of schools?
Well, that's another thing.
Like maybe the schools in our district.
Well, the schools in San Francisco, because this is a San Francisco thing, not the peninsula or anybody else.
No, but I mean in our neighborhood. And
Sharon wants to localize it.
Yeah, you want to localize it? What do you think about localizing it in the Geneva-Excelsior area?
If I can share my screen for a moment.
Share your screen.
We'll try to narrow this down just a little bit. This is our website. Can everybody see this?
Copy,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Yes. Preferred
This right,
service area.
this right here is a map of San Francisco.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Superb
That's
map.
better.
everybody see that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's much better.
Since we have merged with the Mission Lions, our service area has been greatly expanded. Okay,
Uh,
you can see that it kind of shaded down. There's a lot of other areas in San Francisco where there's potentially a lot of students. Okay, this is what has been designed as our preferred area. This is the southeast corner of San Francisco, minus Bayview Hunters Point.
They've got their own club.
Yes. Okay. So if in your discussions with this Brandon fellow, if you're contacting him directly, can you ask him to limit our requests to these districts?
yes,
Yes, and if
That,
you,
that includes, I would guess, a large number of schools and a large number of students.
more than enough, because you look like you're about maybe an eighth of San Francisco here.
Well, I would go closer to just less than a quarter.
Okay, well, if
Actually,
I can have a copy of this map, I'll send it to him and say.
it's
"This
on
is the
it's on
area."
the website, Bob.
Yeah.
It's on the website, but I know how you brought it right up and so forth. I don't have that talent, but I'll
Yes,
figure
you
it out.
do. All you gotta do is go
Right
to the
there.
website. It
Yeah.
says click to enlarge and bingo, there you go.
There
There
you go.
All right.
It's
okay,
it's
fine.
pretty simple. Okay.
God. I'm in
So,
Mount Hill.
But anyway, I just wanted to share that.
Good. I agree with that. I keeping it within our area.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll follow up on that. Okay.
Excellent.
And all right.
Oh,
I'm still seeking a.
oh, you can hear me now.
We
Hey,
can hear
Bob.
you. Wow,
Yeah.
son of a gun! I muted you and you came back anyway.
You hear me, Lyle?
I can hear you, unfortunately.
Bob.
Ganesh is back.
Yeah.
That was pretty cold, Lyle.
What? I didn't do nothing.
Clinic by the Bay.
You can't prove a thing.
Bob, what's our top number
We
for
might
crab
have
dinners?
surprise.
What's our what?
What's the high end? What, 150?
For what
Crab
kind of
feed.
dinners?
He's back to the crab feed, Bob.
What about the crab? Yeah,
Oh, the crab feed.
150 should be, yeah, that's fine.
What are we charging? 150 a ticket?
No.
No.
150
I got
people,
your
right?
attention.
Pandemic price. Yeah, people.
Didn't we do 65 last year?
That's what we
$65.
had.
I say
I
keep it
think
the
we got to
same.
look at what the costs are because, as Lyle said earlier, things like everything. I mean, my milk is, I am probably the only milk drinker here. My half gallon of milk, lactate free, by the way, has gone up all the way from about, $3 and some odd cents to $4.09, et cetera. And that's not like a song out of the 60s, but, everything's gone up. So we've got to take a quick look at what we need and start pricing it or begin to get it and store it now.
And also check to see if we have any stuff in storage from last year.
Oh, thank you. Great idea.
What was that again, Sharon? I didn't hear that.
I said, check to see if we have anything in storage from last year.
I think there must be some.
Every time I go into the garage next to the agency, I walk in there and I go, it's a treasured thing. All kinds of stuff are in there.
We got forks, knives. We've got
Forks, knife,
Right.
serving things. Let's go. Then
Napkins and all that
we'll go
stuff.
take a
Yeah, take
an
it.
inventory of
for it.
that.
Yeah.
At,
Take
And
an
I'll follow up
inventory.
with board.
yeah. But I
at
don't
the
like the
last,
idea of raising the price. I say
At the
keep it
last
at
crab
65.
feed, we had 93 people.
Yeah. Wait,
So
Is
it's
the
still
question, is the question about raising the price?
No, the question was, after talking to our crab guru, our consultant, there's a way with 100+ people, you make actually more than 200 or 300 people. You know, not that we're ever going to do that. So 120 is perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be a good goal.
And I say do not raise the price.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
agree.
copy, same.
Because
Okay,
what, did we charge 60 or 65 last year?
65, well,
65.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I thought.
And our consultant's going to help us, Angelo. And
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew's gonna help us with the food, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Well, we couldn't, you were on mute or something when we were talking about it.
Yeah, leave him out of it really for now.
Yeah.
For now, but he's gonna be he can help us when we get going.
Yeah, it's all copy that.
Yeah.
okay, anybody else have anything else? I think I fumbled around long enough.
Yeah. Bill's gonna make a motion of.
Yeah, Bill, we gotta make a motion to get out of one part and get into the other.
I make a motion, we adjourn the meeting.
I second that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we during the general meeting and move on to the if I can find it.
the board.
There it is.
Oh, that's right, we got a board meeting.
Yes.
I'm bored already.
I'm sleepy.
This is my second Zoom meeting. I've been on Zoom.
Oh my God. You are like a Zoom god.
All right, we're gonna call the board meeting agenda to whatever we call it. And it is 7:10. I said 7:15, not bad. Okay, Secretary Joe, would you like to do a roll call for us, please?
Yes. George Soleil, not here. Farah is here. Workman is here. Graziano is here. Finesh is here.
Connections here, yes.
Martin is here. Everhart is here. Lahan is here. And the other Lahan is here. So we've got plenty of board people.
The other
Okay.
Lahan.
Now, would you like to read the minutes of the last one, which we should have had?
Yes, that was September 1st, the board meeting. We brought up the subject of the crab feed, and Ward Donnelly assured us that insurance is in place. And then it was also announced that St. Philip's was available for a Saturday in February. We talked about the recent Millbrae Lions Club sponsored car show. Would this be feasible for Geneva-Excelsior? Bob Lahan said he will check with Mission Educational Center regarding the turkey feed. And that was the extent of our business at the last board meeting.
I make a motion to accept the minutes.
Second,
Second.
Second, yeah, heard.
All right, we got a quorum, we read the minutes, and then no changes. Any changes, questions, so forth on the minutes, what happened? All right, any old business that we want to discuss?
All we have is old Lions.
I got a copy of the new district directory. Anybody wants any information? And Bob, on the subject, for the next meeting, would you kindly bring the merchandise catalog with you?
Yeah.
Straight
We
there.
were gonna bring it when we were about to have a meeting at the Italian American Club, but we didn't quite make it because we're both sick. So we'll bring it with you.
Yeah, for the next
Yeah.
meeting, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right there. Okay. All right, that'll be good. And so, the new business, we talked about the school district. That was the only thing I had. Any committee reports? Like we want to talk a little bit about money, because I even have the everything here that I've underlined and so forth to make it look good. But is there anything on the report, the money side of it, that we wish to talk about, Mr. Lyle?
We have to present the treasurer's report, whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
Well, then we have it right here. You were kind enough to send it to us, and
Yes, I was.
I'll show you
I-
mine. I'm
I
all
still
yellow
need to-
highlighted. See that? I've actually reviewed it.
Okay.
So
Oh my God,
Mis-
terrible.
Mr. Lohan.
That's a lot of yellow, Bob. That's a lot of yellow. Anyway, treasurer's report. I'm going to go back in history an entire month because I never presented the August 31st numbers. You
Yes,
turkey.
you were out of town.
Yeah, well, I was in Phoenix and I didn't have the numbers with me. So there we go. Anyway, on the August 31st, are there any questions at all from the September 30th
not
financials?
that I could tell.
No,
Okay,
I don't know. Found it.
it was very extensive because quarterly I also include the budget information. In other words, where we stand against the budget. We stand very well against the budget right now, but we'll see at the end of the next quarter, which is January 1st. So
Are there still uncashed checks?
we're in fair shape. Line Joe, I'm sorry.
Are there still uncashed checks floating out there?
Yes, there are. They're really not too much in terms of long-term checks that have not been cashed. There are a couple of activities checks that have not been cashed. One is from March, from the student speaker contest for $25. It may or may not get cashed. I don't know. Another one is from July 8th for $100 when we sponsored the Lions float. So those are the only two that are long outstanding. The others have been cleared up over time. So we're good there for the most part.
I have a question for Sharon. I see in the district directory that she is vice president of the San Francisco Council of Lions
She
Clubs.
is.
First vice president,
First vice president, right, right.
yes. I will be taking over next year.
Yes, yes.
Whipping it in shape. No, actually, June Valera is doing a good job. I mean, August Valera is doing a good job. He's really good.
Anyway,
Are they going to do the honor the sheriff's deputies and firefighters and policemen again this year?
The Peninsula people are. I don't know about the San Francisco folks because we have to find a caterer and a place to do it. And we're still trying to get back $1,000 that we gave to El Patio as a down payment for this year, which was canceled because of the pandemic. And apparently, Iberia
They're holding the council's $1,000.
Yeah, but apparently Iberia Catering has gone out of business.
Indicator at the El Patio has gone out of business.
Yeah,
The building might be for sale. We could buy it for our Geneva-Excelsior headquarters.
where did you hear that, Bill?
The scuttlebutt.
Because that belongs to
I
this.
think that's what they said. Don't quote me because I'm not positive.
Yeah, because that belongs to the Spanish group. I was told it was originally a museum, and then they turned it into a restaurant to try to make money, I guess.
It was originally a store, Sharon. GET, Government Employees.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
get.
know that.
You're
No, I
right,
know
yeah.
that, but I mean, the El Patio building,
That was a store.
that was a different business. But I mean, when El Patio took it over, it belongs to a Spanish group that
Yeah.
owns the building. And they originally used it as a museum. And then they decided to turn it into a restaurant to make more money, I gather.
Mhm.
Iberra is a Spanish-based group or Spanish district, actually.
They're Spanish Bass.
Yes.
I don't know anything about the Iberia group.
Yeah, they're Basque.
Yeah, they were
They
in,
are Basque. Yes, I know that.
yeah.
Yeah, but the issue of finding a place that can take 100 people and has not only the food, but has the facilities to park and things like that is hard in San Francisco right now.
Oh, yeah.
And, we lost places that we could have done that. The Irish Center is sitting, but it will be back. They're ready to raise a little more money and rebuild it. So, but that's 2 years away, maybe 3. So that takes care of that. But I'm always looking for places. Yes, Lyle.
We need to entertain a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
Oh, yes, Bill.
Make a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
Second.
Thank you. We all said second.
You saved me.
Okay.
All those in
Everybody
favor?
approved?
Yay.
Okay.
Aye.
Lion Martin, hold your hand up. Thank you very much. It's approved.
Mr. President.
Okay, it says, so that is done. We approved the treasurer's report, and I think I can find my notes here. And it says, do we have any bills to be paid, Mr. Secretary? Do you know?
I don't know of any, no.
I have one bill to bring up, which is actually a little bit old. This has to do with the installation. I received a plaque from Lion, from the club, at the installation for Lion of the Year, which I
Yes.
appreciate very
Where
much.
is it? It's supposed to be on the wall, right back there.
Yeah, well, I'm behind on hanging my plaques, I'm sorry. But I requested from Lion Bob Lahan the bill for that because I never received it on our account from International. And Lion Bob informed me that he paid for the plaque.
That is correct. It's our
Okay.
honor to pay for it.
Now, it's very nice that I received the plaque, but there are funds in the administration fund that are designed to pay for such extravagances. I looked up the plaque that I received online from Lions International. The price of the plaque is $103. The engraving on the plaque was approximately $30. The shipping was approximately $20. So I am making a motion that we send a check to Lion Bob Lahan for $150 to reimburse him for the purchasing of this plaque.
May I
That
have
is
a quick
mine.
discussion?
No,
That is, well,
I did.
this is a board meeting. It's not a,
I abstain for that.
it doesn't matter. I'm making a motion. All I need is a second. We need to vote on it. I think
I'm
that
not voting.
it's the club that presented the plaque, not Lion Bob.
No, but it's our
I-
honor as president, no, Mr. Lion
Anyway.
Workman.
I have a motion on the floor to reimburse Lion Bob for $150. Is there a
No,
second?
no,
Is there a second?
No,
no.
Okay, well, I brought it up. There we go.
Okay, but we shot you down.
Whatever.
It is not,
it's
it's not an
all about me.
extravagant lion
That's for
lie.
sure.
It's
Now
not
we-
an extravagant gift. It's well deserved.
Well, once again, I appreciate it very much, but I
Expect
think
it
that,
to be on the wall though, at the
Well,
next.
Yeah, I agree with Bill. Yes, should
okay,
be displayed somehow. See, see that stuff back there? See that? So it should be displayed.
here, I have an entire wall. If you can see that entire wall,
Yes.
I have plaques and what have you that can fill that wall.
I'm sure you
And
do.
they're sitting right over there, but I just haven't done anything with them. So there. Okay.
Okay.
Well, this plaque will overshadow all the others that you have.
Not entirely, but yes, it will be very nice. And I do appreciate it very much. In fact, I've got plaques. I don't even know where they're at.
You're
It's like
most
an old-
welcome.
I got all
Hanging on
kinds
there.
of stuff.
Okay. Do we have any other business here in the board meeting? Okay, then, Lion Bill, will you make your normal motion, please?
Adjourn.
Second.
Okay. Everybody agree with the motion?
Aye.
Good.
Aye.
Therefore, it's been
Aye,
moved
aye,
past
aye.
that we close the board meeting and the other one's already closed and thank you very much for all your attention and being here, etc. and so forth. And
Go Giants, yeah.
So the next meeting will be in person.